Okay guys, bear with me because the script was written a couple of months ago. So I just got Contraband in the mail. This is huge with a capital H and a jet black period, you guys. I have been asking eBay sellers, does it come with the art cards? Does it come with the soundtrack? How about the magnet? Does it come with that? Now is the slipbox version 1 or version 2? Not only that, I've been getting terrible offers. They're just not having enough funds to complete the offer. But I finally settled on a sale for artwork version 1 with the art cards, no magnet, and the soundtrack for $26.25. So it comes with the soundtrack, a transfer card about the transfer, and some pretty cool art cards. Here's one. I think this one's my favorite. And some versions also came with a magnet. And that's it for the media aspect of things. Slipcover is reversible, so it doesn't always say the Naples connection on it. And here's the other side of the slip box. There we go. So anyway, this is a little known Fulci film, and the best way to describe it is like Umberto Lenzi's Gang War in Milan, but with Neapolitans instead of Milanese. It's Neapolitans, but with the soft glow and ultraviolence of Demonia, and more specifically, a cat in the brain. It's got effects work by Germano Natali of Dario Argento's Deep Red and Roberto Pace of Ruggiero Deodato's Body Count. So the violence is incredibly brutal and realistic. Music is very turn of the decade, 1970s leading into the 1980s, and reminds me of Don't Go in the House on a shitload of stimulants, baby. Did I mention the composer is a longtime friend and companion, Fabio Frizzi? So you know it's going to be phantasmic. The lead of the film is Luca, played by Fabio Testi. Luca is a very seasoned gangster and he knows the score. He is a cigarette smuggler / pirate and all-around ne'er-do-well who is in the middle of a gang war with rival smugglers who are actually drug dealers from France. Another similar plot beat from Gang War in Milan. The opening scene shows Luca spearheading a smuggle that ends in one of the decoy boats being blown up by himself. The boat is filled with rubber dummies that look like the smugglers. The Coast Guard of Italy follow the decoy boat and end up shooting the decoy dummies just to prove a point. And they are pissed. Someone in Turin has seemingly tipped off the Coast Guard about Luca and his gang's whereabouts. Luca meets Luigi at a discotheque to discuss business. Luigi introduces him to all of his business partners, including some prostitutes and a couple of his friends as well. They have some drinks and enjoy some dancing, little drugs, and all around good times. This is set in 1980, so I believe cocaine was very prevalent at the time. Hey, quick remark in editing here. Luigi may take drugs, but Luca does not. Sorry about that. Mickey is present with Luca to assist with the business talk. Luca meets Luigi to discuss the bus. I love that little bit where she walks off, but she dips her finger in her whiskey and puts it on Luca's mouth. An actor who's known for character parts. They discover that at Torino, they retire to Luigi's mansion, Luigi's mansion, and discuss the bust that happened. Luigi is played by Saverio Marconi, by the way, a famous Italian character actor. They discover that a Torino, an Italian slur for a person from Turin, Italy, had supposedly ratted them out to the officials. Luigi wondered if Men on the Ground has produced any intel. Mickey says yes. Luigi is put at ease. But they still say, damn Torinos. But I just love it. Like the scene is just so gorgeous. It's like cotton candy is just wrapped around everybody's face. I can't stand it. You would have thought that he started doing that like around like the 80s. But I guess this was made in the 80s, so, you know, cheers to Fulci for that. But Demonia and Enigma were the two ones that I noticed him doing that, like, really prevalent. But, yeah, big trademark of Fulci. The Angel's Food Cake lens flare thing going on. Luigi's stable is set ablaze by some of the dissenters, and one of his horses is frightened. This part really disturbs me. I don't like it very much, but it had to be done for the sake of disturbing people. It does illustrate a point. One of the bosses of the drug-dealing gangs at a soccer match puts the pressure on them to join forces, saying, before you were having rice and pizza, now I'm offering you champagne and caviar. The scene ends with a loud boat horn. Luca is adamant that if he joins forces with anyone, no drugs are to be involved. Period. This is another great example of that Angel's Food Cake glow on everything in that scene. In this scene, rather, just beautiful glow on everything. Cinematography was handled by Sergio Silvati, Lucio Fulci mainstay, who handled Zombie 2, City of the Living Dead, The Black Cat, The Beyond, The House by the Cemetery, and 1990 Bronx Warriors. They discuss the ins and outs of the drugs being pushed and how they could be being pushed on their very own children. And they decide by vote whether or not they want to join in on the drug trade. They take the high road and decide against it. It's a beautiful scene, all told. I really enjoy it. I think the transition between the soccer scene and this scene, having the boat siren or the boat horn between the two, is very well done. And overall, it's just a very beautiful scene. Really enjoy it. Very Fulci. How it has the tongue-in-cheek quality, that almost childlike innocence to it, but really mature at the same time. Really choice. This next scene is just lit so beautifully, like the lens was dipped in Angel's Food Cake. Very quintessential Fulci. It's the one in which they discuss their plan for siding with drug dealers or not. And guess what? Like true Italians, they take the high road and say no drugs. That's the way to do it. Or rather, should I say, certain Italian gangsters say no to drugs. It's up in the air. I just remember it being a thing in Gang War in Milan, and it's also a thing in The Godfather, so there you go. Take with it what you will. A series of busts happen after their meeting as Capacci has been assassinated. The cops don't have any leads, so they just start arresting everybody in sight. Nuns, people using the toilet, people eating their spaghetti dinner, and finally, a psychiatric hospital kidnaps Luca after spraying him in the face with an anesthetic. He awakens to knives cutting off his straps, so they get him a cup of espresso. The psych doc goes on to say that after Capacci's death, there has been anarchy and constant drug dealing, drugs everywhere. That evening, a rival gang assassinates the doctor via machine gun and tries to kill Luca as well, but they fail. Luca takes his son to a carousel, saying it's fun, but they're not as fun as real ones, or pretty. After one of Luca's right-hand man speaks to Luca's replacement doctor about the reasons Neapolitans deal in contraband, the score really picks up in a percussive, almost heartbeat-like way as Luca brandishes a gun entering his home. Adele, his wife, is gone, and he gets a call from a rival gang leader who is constantly slapping her. I low-key love that they get the guy who is like literally eating spaghetti while he's getting arrested and like actually takes the plate outside with him to get, yeah, there it is. While her mouth is taped shut. Then, after the slapping is complete, they disrobe her and briefly rape her over the phone. It's brutal because for her final scream, they rip the tape off. They rip the tape off. Terrible. For the final scene, with him that are rivals of Luca as well, and this guy has never seen Luca nor spoken with him. It's crazy. He just did it as a favor because of Adele getting beat up and raped and all of this stuff. It's crazy. So this happens, and it's a supreme chase through the city after this. But before that, it's just all of the henchmen getting taken out. It's actually a really cool scene with the great effects. My favorite is the garage door opening up and shooting the henchman in the gut. Very cool, very bloody, very violent. And he gets what he deserves.
We're missing Luca D'Angelo and Luigi Parlaglio.
Pretty nice catch a small frog. But that's okay. Next week.
D'Angelo, come on. Wake up. Wake up. Luca, wake up. The killing of the Daisy has really blown the lid off the whole thing. Police are making arrests everywhere.
For the final scene, the film ends with Luca finding this rival leader in a tall hall. But prior to this, it is quite the shootout. The gang leader, the Supreme Dawn, over all the gangs in the area, performs a drive-by shooting on the henchmen belonging to Luca's rival gang. The police investigate the rival gang leader's home, but no one is there except for a starved and badly beaten prostitute tied to a bed and one henchman. he is taken into custody. The chase is on, and Luca prowls him onto the waterfront into a tall, dark hallway. Luca shoots him in the chest, and it is oh so satisfying. And his death is so satisfying because his gun just goes click and Lucas shoots him right in the chest multiple times. The final scene is between Luca's right-hand man and Don Maroney, the supreme gang leader who supports drug dealing. Apparently, he had something to do with helping them find Adele, who asks, "Would you do anything differently?" and tells him to enjoy the day, and gets in his car parked at the dock and drives away with his assistant. The ending plucks the string of the fact that Don Maroney had not even heard of Luca, yet he just helped them find the girl for the greater good, to keep things moving forward positively. The captain is simply paying his respects to Don Maroney for aiding in his boss's safety return of his wife. The last shot showing Don Maroney leaving his dock in a luxury sedan while Luca scours the bordering seas by boat, to me signifies that in the line of work, when you do the right thing, there's always a bigger fish ready to take care of you. But in this case, Luca doesn't have to lift a finger because the captain is taking care of the heavy lifting for him. The captain also reveals that they have a fresh batch of cut and ready dope to be sold on the street. This means that they have sacrificed their standards of no drugs whatsoever in the business post-kidnapped Adele and are adapting with the times. This, to me, symbolizes a huge change in that they're modernizing their strategies and, going with the flow rather than being so old-fashioned with their approach. Because, like I said before, that's something that was touched on in a gang war in Milan, in that the mafia guys just didn't really touch dope. That wasn't a thing. So, yeah. I would give this 5 out of 5 stars, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up. Definitely, probably top 5 Fulci films too. It's up there. I liked it quite a bit. A little higher than Conquest in viewing, in terms of picture quality and all of that good stuff. Cinematography, writing. It's very good. But yeah, and Fabio Frizzi's score, oh my god, just so good. Definitely meant the world to me that he was still producing. And the release from Cauldron, just the packaging and everything was just so good, and it comes with the soundtrack and the art cards. I just wish it had come with the magnet, because the magnet looks like a box of Marlboros with a what's his face, Capisi's head getting blown off on the Marlboro box. Pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, that's that. And thank you guys so much for stopping by Haunted Household, and we will see you again soon. Thank you very much. Oh, and big ups to the man, the myth, the legend, Lucio Fulci. We love you.